So here's something that dawned on me. Actually, I've known about this for a little while, but there were certain things that happened that kind of brought in alignment because of some of the things I've heard and so on about achieving goals or getting anywhere you want to go and beyond, essentially. So one of the things, I get stuck in, I'm sure a lot of people get stuck in is you set goals, you don't achieve those, you're disappointed, and then you give up, so on and so forth. So you never get there, essentially, anyway, right? Most of us struggle with that, in one aspect or another. Some we obviously do well, and some it's like, why the heck can I do it? I did it here, why can't I do it there? Right? So on and so forth. But what I've realized based on some of the stuff I've done, and one of the things I've heard about falling in love with the process and taking action, regardless of the results. But there's a saying in, Bhagavad Gita, which is old Indian Hindu, Sanatana Dharma scripture, but, basically. I think this might be there in the Bible too. I can't remember exactly the quote or what, I've read or perhaps heard about, doing the deed without, kind of expecting the results and just, or depend, I don't know the exact quote. Anyway, the bottom line is karma yoga is not about karma as in English, what we think about, right? Karma is like a destiny, whatever. Karma yoga is union. Karma yoga is union with action. So one of the things in that text it says is just do the actions. Don't concentrate on the results. Results may come or not. That's not up to you. So just be in love with your actions and be in union with your actions. Just do it full on without any hesitation. And that kind of hit me because one of the things is I've been in Landmark and used to be in the team management and leadership program, one of the toughest courses in Landmark, essentially, in my opinion. There might be others. That's the one I've done, which was a year-long intensive course. And we used to have a quarterly goal setting or game in the world, kind of. All that was based on was, end goal was set for that quarter, but you walked back towards it, and everything was dependent on actions. You were tracking your actions mainly. The results were secondary. The main thing was actions. Still, there was a concentration on the goals, but that with the, a lot of people who say, personal development gurus or whoever who have achieved high results say this, right? Fall in love with the process, do your actions regardless, of the results. And that kind of is my new motto, or not new motto, but more of a thing that I'm going to follow through. And I've learned that personally on some of the things, I've done really well, like my health, my mindset, the books, because personal development, how much I concentrate on that, and spirituality, like meditation and all that. All of those four aspects, I believe I've done really well the last 2, 3 years. Essentially, best shape of my life was can do it pretty well, can teach people, and also, exercise, on and on, personal development wise. Every day I read a book, right? A part of a book, without fail, pretty much. Every day I'm listening to podcasts or whatever on the person, kind of the mindset and all that. I do those without having an end goal in mind. There's no end goal. Like Simon Sinek says, it's the infinity game. It's an infinity game. There's no end goal for my personal development, for my health, unless I'm dead, obviously, or my mindset, or my spirituality. It's ongoing. One of the great things I learned recently in a long meditation day, full day of meditation, when I do that on the focus of focusing on that session of meditation and then being with it and not, worrying, thinking about the result of what I'm getting with the meditation and all, I have amazing time, great time, and I'm looking forward to doing it again and again, so on and so forth. And that kind of gave me this whole thing about why why don't I just do that in every aspect I do? Now, can I do that? That's what I'm going to shoot for, right? I can't say I'll be, good at everything I do, but what I'm focusing now on is finding whatever I want to do and the actions that I can fall in love with, or at least actually, if not love, actually like doing those and just doing those actions. Don't worry about the results. Results will come, right? Everything is numbers game. No matter what you do, you do X number of actions, you get the results. You do X number of things, health, wealth, whatever, you'll get the results. Where we get bogged down, or at least I get bogged down, is when I have this goal and I have this set criteria of reaching those at certain periods and I don't get them, that's when I get bogged down. And then I give up or I take it easy, whatever, right? So on and so forth, which is basically not really falling in love with the actions, the karma yoga, union with your actions. So that's my new criteria for the next year. I'm hoping whoever is watching this, maybe if you're setting your goals and all, maybe look at it that way too. Like look at what actions you can fall in love with and keep doing it, regardless of the results, and the results will come. And maybe it'll come in a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, 1 month, 1 year, 10, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. But if you fall in love with the action and keep doing them, refining them, doing it better, just concentrating on doing the best job you can do with your actions, I think essentially results will come. And I'll also realize caveat in that is like maybe there's certain goals you set up a business you're doing that you might not like everything in that business, right? And that's what I kind of understood now as like I got to figure out the few things I like and just keep doing them. Keep doing them as long as they lead to whatever success in those actions. If I keep doing enough of them, then the success will come, however little, long, whatever, doesn't matter. But ultimately, the person I become is more important than whatever the goal I will achieve in there. So hope that will help for anybody looking at setting goals and all that. Remembering falling in love with the actions or actions you will like is more important than the actual goal, end goal. In my mind, there shouldn't be any end goal anymore. The goal is improvement. The goal is doing those actions and improving on those actions. And if that's what I can concentrate, success will be there automatically. Just don't know the timing wise. I don't know. Might take years, right? I don't know. Like my health wise, hey, I was working at it for a long time before all that things fell through, and I'm in my best shape of my life, even when I played college, kind of sports. It was decent level, decent player, not any great player, but either way, I'm better shape than then I am now in my, 50s, right? Anyway, hope that will help somebody, take a look at it. Karma yoga, fall in union with your actions and concentrate on actions, not probably your end goal. Perhaps that might help in not getting disappointed that you didn't reach that goal in the amount of time you wanted. Anyway, hey, if you have other tips, share.